2021 Barthes Under-20 Rugby Tournament kicked off on Saturday, 26th June in Nairobi, with defending champions and hosts Kenya playing against Senegal in the opening game. The Kenyans were defending the title against a Senegalese side who finished third during the 2019 competition, the last time the competition was held in Kenya. The two teams made their way onto the field of play for the first Rugby Africa Barthes Cup competition to take place since 2019. Remember, the competition had been slowed down by the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic that has slowed down sport all over the world. And after lining up for the anthems and setting out to play, the action got underway as Africa's premier under-20 competition kicked off for the first time in 2 years. Andrew Matoka, the man who scored the last points in the 2019 competition, aptly getting the first points of the competition in Nairobi, putting Kenya 5-0 ahead. Andrew Matoka is one of the surviving members of the team that won the 2019 competition and represented Africa at that year's Junior World Rugby competition in Brazil. What a game it was. A slow first half from the Kenyans. A lot of prodding running from the likes of Onzere and Odwor. Senegal holding their own during the half, but eventually succumbing to a lot of pressure from the Kenyans, who time and again huffed and puffed before getting points on the board after numerous decisions had gone the way of the Kenyans in terms of penalties. Matoka was there to make the scores 8-0. His opening 8 points of the game. And with some handling errors and flashes of brilliance from the Kenyans, led by their captain John Baraka, who was a menace, as well as Collins Indeche on the flank, Senegal would find themselves under pressure time and again. The Kenyans coming close to the Senegalese try line, but unable to get points as they wanted quicker. Eventually, from a good face of play and brilliant tackling, the Kenyans got a point on the board through William Opaka, the second try of the game. Kenya taking a 13-0 lead into the interval. And that was a well-worked try. You could see the combination between William Opaka, Andrew Matoka, and Anderson Odwor. Opaka going over for Kenya's second try as they took a 13-0 lead into the break. Heading into the second half, and Kenya picked off where they left from in the first half, getting points quickly on the board and in quick succession. John Baraka leading the team from the front, as well as the likes of Ibrahim Ayodi, who were menacing in the second half as Kenya began to make light of Senegal. Time and again, the Senegalese found themselves on the rope as the deficit continued to widen. John Baraka, William Opaka among the scorers as Kenya continued to dominate. This competition, which is taking place for the first time since 2019, also saw the emergence of a number of exciting players on both sides. Senegal, of course, with the likes of Amar Seth, their captain, leading from the front but unable to quell the marauding Kenyans. Eventually, more tries came on the board for the Kenyans as they continued to surge away, dominating the Senegalese in the line-out and in park play as well, as they continued to pump in the points. Matters would get from bad to worse from Senegal when their dependable fullback Ibrahima Diouf was sent to the sin bin, but they did manage to get some consolation points late in the game, bringing the score that particular point to 32-3. William Opaka would go over for his brace as Kenya continued to be relentless against a Senegalese side that was wilting under pressure and struggling with the altitude in Nairobi. And as time continued to tick, There was brilliant interplay there. Andrew Matoka combining well, setting up youngster Anderson Odor for another 5-pointer as the Kenyans extended the lead. That was a telepathic play between the Kenyan back three, Matoka, Opaka and Odor, involved in getting that 5-pointer. Moments later, another try came through from the captain, John Baraka, marauding a run from the base of the scrum. Brought the scores closer to 50 points for the side coached by Curtis Olago, himself a former Kenya international. Senegal at this point had no response for Kenya. The tries continuing to come as Senegal just hung in there barely, with moments ticking on the clock. Andrew Matoka was among the leading scorers for Kenya at the close of the game with his personal contribution of 13 points. And at the end of the day, it was the Kenyan under-20s known as Chipu breaking into song and dance. What a way to start your time.